Good afternoon. Welcome to our Facebook Live this afternoon. You're on my Gemini Crafts Facebook page. My name is Jenny McCormack. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I'm based in the market town of Brackley in the UK. Thank you for joining me today. If you're joining me for the first time, then welcome. I'm very glad that you found me. If you're watching live, then feel free to comment and let me know that you're here and then I'm not just sitting on my own. It also means that I can answer any questions you may have as we go along. If you're watching on catch up or on replay on YouTube, you're absolutely more than welcome to ask any questions there. It may take me a little time longer to spot any questions that you have, but I do go through them on a regular basis and I'm more than happy to answer any queries on your behalf. So here we are at Thursday already. The week is whizzing by, as it always seems to at the moment. I decided, as I spent the last couple of days finishing projects for the current class in a box and preparing new projects, that I'd give my brain a bit of a break and use one of our new kits. Hello, Linny. That is in our January to June catalogue. Let me find the front of it so you know which one we're talking about. It's this one here, our mini catalogue that runs January to June, and the kits are in the beginning of the catalogue, and I thought we'd have a look at this one. This is called You Are Amazing. It's a project kit, so you do need a few supplies to be able to finish the kit. It's not like the kit that we've looked at previously, Hello Dear Friend, for example. That is all-inclusive, and by all-inclusive it basically means it has everything you need except possibly scissors to cut the thread. So it has a block, it has stamps, it has a little ink pad. But the You Are Amazing project kit is a little less expensive. This particular one makes 16 cards. There's 4 different designs that you may be able to see there. So what I thought I'd do today is do 2 of the designs as is today, and then design some different cards for tomorrow on Friday. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's very sweet of you to say. So this is the coordinating stamp set, and as you can see, it's called You Are Amazing. Hi Jeanette. I thought this would be perfect for a teacher, for example, but also great for demonstrators for their team, because you've got obviously congrats, hip hip hooray, you're amazing. You've got thanks on a little banner. Got a nice unusual happy birthday and a little bubble, speech bubble, that's the word. I nearly called it a voice bubble. There we go. It was nearly there, wasn't it? So for this kit to work, you would need a stamp set, doesn't have to be this particular one, and ink pad and some adhesive. So they do give you the recommended ink pad, so you could use any of these. So the matching colours that they've given are Pretty Peacock, Flirty Flamingo, not sure you can see that, oh yes you can, Granny Apple Green and Mango Melody. One of the main colours in the suite is Bermuda Bay, and many of you may know that Bermuda Bay is my brand colours, so my Gemini Crafts brand and my Creative Gems brand, which is my team name, they all use Bermuda Bay, which is why I thought this would be actually a really good set for my team. You will need some adhesive, so I've got Stampin' Seal. I've also got some wet glue to hand and dimensions as well, dimensionals, like so. I'm not sure which bits I will need at this point. So let's have a look at the kit and what is involved. So this, as you can see, is the stamp set. So this is a cling stamp set. So it's red rubber. And I haven't put any of the labels on, so I'll put a label on as I need them. I have just rubbed over the stamps with a cloth, just to try and get rid of any of the stuff on the surface. Okay, so let's have a look. I can see the card designs here, but it's best if we look at the box itself. So being Stampin' Up, of course, it comes in a nice box, and you can use, you can use that for storing the cards afterwards, or anything else for that matter. Let me get out the components. So we have a project sheet that has some steps written down, steps 1 through to 10, and then each of the photographs of the cards has a step number against it. So here we've got, for example, 4, 5, 6 and 8, and 1, 5, 6 and 9. So there's different steps for each card. So there's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Obviously you don't have to make it up like the card kit. You can do it entirely your own way. Hello Scott, and lovely to have you join us. I hope you're well, and the girls and everybody are well, Jocelyn as well. So here we go, let's have a look and see what you get. So here we have the base cards. So as I said, it makes 16 cards for each of 4 designs. So we have 4 with the pretty peacock colour, 4 with the Bermuda Bay with those metallic dots on. How fab are they? And a plain back to that. We have 4 with the stripes in those matching colours, and 4 of these little floras. So this is Mango Melody and Pretty Peacock. They have Mango Melody on the reverse. See what's on the reverse. Oh, that's a solid one. So if you didn't like this side particularly, you could do your card based on that, and then you have a white inner. Okay, so they're interchangeable. You could also use your own card and envelope and cut these up for layers if you wanted to. So lots of different things you can do with those. So you have 16 cards. And then we have under there, I'm guessing, 16 envelopes, and they've got designs on the inside. Don't know if they're all the same. Let me have a quick flick through. No. So we have some with the Mango Melody. Let's see if there's anything else. Bermuda Bay. I think that's probably, yes, there's probably 8 of each design. Okay. We have some vellum tags here. There's 4 of those. And then we have some backing cards for layers. So these are printed with some gorgeous tulips. Would make lovely, obviously lovely spring cards. 4 of those. Looks like there's 4 of these vellum banners that pop out. If I just pop that one out, you'll see it a bit better, like so. We've got 4 panels with stars on. We have these ones that, oh gosh, that's really glary, sorry. The gold strips Now these are gorgeous. So these are Bermuda Bay Foil, and it's like a brushed metallic foil. It's the best way I could describe it. So we have those. So obviously 4 of each of those, and then these scallops for each of those. And then we have some more layers here in Pretty Peacock and Gold. And then we have Speech Bubble and some other sentiment strips here. Looks like we have 4 each of those. And obviously each one of those gone to a different card. So a lovely mix and lovely set of colours. And we also have some thread here, which has got that granny apple green and white striped thread. Oh, hi Karen. Welcome. Welcome to you in Canada. So we're looking at the You Are Amazing project kit. I don't know if you've seen this one or used this particular one. So today I'm going to do 2 of the cards, and then I'll do some other designs outside of the box. So let's start with this one, which has got the lovely bases. I will definitely be using some of these for my team. Look at that card base. So it's foiled with Bermuda Bay. Okay, and then for this one, they've got vellum, the vellum tag. If I could find them again now. And over here somewhere. Right at the bottom. The only problem with vellum is you can't see it. There it is. Apologies, ladies and gents. Sorry, Scott, if you're still there. So this is the vellum tag. Now I appreciate you can't really see this picture particularly well because obviously it's quite small. So let me have a look and see. I think it's fairly obvious what happens. So it's got number 3, which is Stamp Your Sentiment in Mango Melody, and then 6 is Add with Seal, and we've got some thread for number 7. Wrap around the slots several times, tie in a bow. Okay, that's a different way to do it. Okay, so some of the thread, and then we've got the stars background. Obviously you could interchange some of these anyway. So there's my stars background, and the vellum piece to go behind it. We're going to run the thread through the top of this tag and stamp a sentiment on here. Now they use the word bubble, so let's pop that out like so. Tuck these away for the minute so I don't get ink or anything else on them. And obviously you can do your own thing with these, so if you don't want to do it in the design, or you want to do them all of a similar design, you can do. So let us take the twine and see if I can find the end. That is easier said than done. Failed at the first hurdle. Look at this end. Okay, I'm just going to pull some off this way. I'll find the end in a minute, won't I? Okay, so they actually give you the measurements of the length. So this actually says 24 inches. Seems rather a lot, seems rather excessive, doesn't it? Let's do, this is about 16. Find my scissors. And I bet the end of that is at the other end. Okay, so what they've done, I know, and as I was saying to the others, Karen, Bermuda Bay are my brand's colours, so both my team colour and my company colour is Bermuda Bay, so it's perfect. So what they've done is wrap this around here. So I've never seen this done before. So I don't know how it's going to go, whether it'll look right or not, as I've got a smaller length of twine, but let's give it a go. Do you get all of the kits, Karen? Or are you selective as the kits that you get? I usually get one of each kit over a period of time. I suspect this kit, well, I'm pretty sure this kit won't be carried forward because the colour recommendation to match it is Pretty Peacock. And Pretty Peacock, of course, is one of the colours that is going. So this is certainly a different way to thread. Probably could have done a better job if I put it on a needle or something. So they've wound it around like that, and then they've done a knot at the front. So leave a little bit of length. There we go. It's extremely dull here today, here in the UK. Karen, I'm guessing you probably got more snow in Ottawa. There we go. There we are. So I just wound it round the top, and if you can see that or not, like so. Oh yeah, so the Hello Friend one, yes, and the Gorgeous Posies one, those are both lovely. I think I like the Gorgeous Posies one better. I think it's stunning, and the little box that goes with it, of course. Okay, right, let me tidy this up. I think what I'm going to do is actually knot this first, so it doesn't come undone. So if you don't like this little variation of threading, you could just put some ribbon through, if you've got some coordinating ribbon. Or leave it, just leave it blank at the top. So I'm just going to make this slightly smaller, like so. And I know I've knotted it so it's not going to come to pieces. So let's take those Okay, so on their design they've got that sat on there, that going across, and then we've got our speech bubble. So I'm going to use this for some of my team. So I've got "You are amazing." It'll fit in there nicely. Actually, I think "Congrats" would also fit in there together. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's melting. Oh gosh. Oh, so you'll be losing, yes, you will lose some of it, won't you? So I've got "Congrats, you are amazing," which in my mind, just looking at that, will fit on there. So let's do that. They stamped in Mango Melody, but I think I'm going to stamp in Pretty Peacock, only because I know my Mango Melody is not very inky. So let's pop these on a block and see what we can do. There we go. Now, I don't usually put two together, but I'm almost tempted to do that, just to see if that will stamp nicely in one go. Sometimes they don't work really well like that. Let's grab a piece of grid paper. Doesn't want to come out. Just going to see whether this may not work. Sometimes if they're not straight on the stamp, putting two together is not very helpful. I know I've got something underneath there, so let's just have a look. Yeah, so I've got, because of the distance between the stamps, I have got a little bit of space, but I do think that will work. Let's see if it will fit on there. Yes, it will. Yeah, and the main reason I stamp on the scrap paper, Karen, is only for my videos, so that I don't have a few marks on there, and then when I do a Facebook Live it looks really tatty, in my opinion, if you've got you know, work sitting there that you've already stamped on. So, and also it's the first time of using the stamp as well, and also to see if it worked together. So let's give this a go. So I've used Pretty Peacock, and yes, we're definitely going to miss that one. There we are. Congrats, you're amazing. That worked really well actually. Pleased with that. Cover that up. Put that to one side. So when I finished on one sheet, I turn my grid paper over obviously and have a new sheet on the other side, and then I stack them up on my table for a little bit, and then I remove those and keep those for scrap. So I'm quite frugal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop this on with some seal behind and place this slightly high. I'd like to do that, I think. So the nice thing is, obviously this is not going to be seen, this bit, so I'm just going to use a strip like that of seal, which you might put on two. Make sure you've got the card the right way, and just use the dots on the card to give you guidance on centralising it. Ah, Verity, excellent. thank you. You left a lovely comment on my on a YouTube or something recently, Verity, so thank you. Right, so we're going to pop this one on here, and I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals and then pop that on there. And I think as a team card, that's going to work perfectly. So if you're from my team, look away now. In case this comes in the post, because it won't be a surprise. So I'm just popping on 6 dimensionals here. Oh, feel free. It's a sweet little card kit, isn't it? So I've changed the sentiment. The sentiment they had on there was just "you are amazing," but I think "congrats, you're amazing" for a team achievement, whether it's an anniversary or I recognise people for various categories in my team each month. So I think this could be useful, and I do like the style as well. The nice thing about the project kit, and obviously the main kits, is that you have the stamps and things even after you've made all of your projects, like so. And this I'm going to pop up on dimensionals as well. Excellent. Well, it's still nice and light, and it's nearly 5:30. Perfect. And it won't be that long before our hour changes here in the UK, when our clocks go forward, so that will be lovely. This will be 6:30 and it'll still be light. Fantastic. Okay, so there's our first card. Nice and simple, and I'm going to match that with the matching Bermuda Bay lined envelope. I wonder if I've got I don't think I have any peacock stars or anything, but I might have something in these other colours. I'll have a look in a minute, see what I've got. So that's card number 1, and let's just pick another one for today. I do rather like this one, but I also like this one. So just tell me, flowers or stripes. That will determine which of those two I do. And then tomorrow I'll come up with some different designs. Oh, well done, Katie. It's a bit chilly now, isn't it? A bit chilly. So just say stripes or flowers, and I'll do one of those cards. Katie says flowers. Yeah, I was drawn to the flowers, so let's do that one. So you can use the instructions from the kit, but I do like this card. Look at that. It's got little flower heads in melon mambo, and then pretty peacock stalks. Oh yeah, that threw me because it's in a different place. Okay, let's see what else they have in there. So they have chosen the square one of those, well, square, rectangular even. I think it's a small one. Yes, it is. And then these, look at these, are gorgeous. This one here, so this is a brushed foil in Bermuda Bay. This one here. And then they've got one of these, like so. And obviously you can substitute, you know, you can mix and match these. So there's gold ones as well, for example. And there's the other one of these two. Yeah, that's a good idea actually, Karen. I could do that, couldn't I? Good plan. Okay, so I think I've got the components I need. Let's find a matching envelope with the Mango Melody. So this one, we've got the card like so, and then we've got this layer here with Pretty Peacock with the gold border. Then they've got the Mango Melody banner, this one on top. That really does make it pop, doesn't it? And then that in the center. So we've got "You Are Amazing." So I'm going to take my congrats off because obviously that's not going to fit all together. I am going to stamp it in Pretty Peacock again, only as I say because I know that's got plenty of ink. So just inking that up, and this is going on this small rectangle. Like so. There we are. You are amazing. Okay, that's just going to pop onto there. Now I see that they've got a little bit of thread wrapped around the edge. So let's layer this up. I think I'm going to put that one on dimensionals, which I've just covered up. Yes, we were all saying how nice Pretty Peacock is and how much we'll miss it. Which is why I think this kit won't carry forward into another catalogue. Because obviously it's got Pretty Peacock in it, which will be no longer available due to our colour change in May. So I've had great fun with the butterfly designs for our next class in a box. So I'm looking forward to that. Got ink on my fingers, look. Okay, so that is one layer. Then we've got Mango Melody. I think I'm just going to stick that down and have it overhanging. I don't think I'm going to add the thread to that, only because there's no green in it really. So I'm going to do it slightly differently. Pop that in the centre. Just doing that by eye. That doesn't look very straight to me. Oh, I might get away with it. I lift it carefully. There we go. Could use my T-square, which was here a second ago, to measure it. This might do. Just going to use a clear ruler. There we go. That's better. Okay, this is going to go up on dimensionals, I've decided. And I'm just putting dimensionals, one each on those main areas really. Voila. Okay. And then finally I've got my "You Are Amazing" to pop onto there. And you could either pop that on dimensionals, you could have it flat. I think I'm going to do it flat on that one. So do remember, when you're going onto foil or a shiny surface, you just need to give it a little bit longer. Whoops, that was nearly upside down. To attach itself, especially with wet glue, not so much with dry glue, but with a wet glue. So I'm just very lightly placing it down so I've got opportunity to lift it. I know. Oh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Full sheets of that foil. I mean, we did have some foil rather like that, didn't we? And we've had glimmer paper like that too. So you are amazing. And let's grab some bling just to add to that. And as Karen says, you could use blends pens to change colour. So the ones that would be ideal for this. Oh, I don't know what, I do have some gold. I'll put some gold on that other one. We had some pretty peacock rhinestones, which were gorgeous. Got the opal rounds that we were laughing about yesterday. So let's just get some plain, if I can, plain rhinestones and colour those in. And I'll put gold on the other one because that's got a hint of gold in it already. So what have I got? Dark pretty peacock. So this acts like a permanent marker because it's alcohol based. That was nearly everything tipping out of my bling box then. So you may need to do it a couple of times to build up the layers. Depends on what surface you're working on. Sometimes with sequins and things they colour in really easily. Let's do 3 of these. There we go. And that just finished that off nicely, I think. So you are amazing. And I think I'm just going to put that on this front piece. One, two, and 3, like so. What do you think? Oh, you can see that foil shine now, can't you? So there's one, and then this one where I stamp "Congrats, you are amazing" together. Let's put some of the gold on to match this gold foil, it's more noticeable. And what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to put them in the centre of some of those stars. So, thank you, Karen. I'd love to see what you make with this set as well. 1, 2, 3. So I've done 3 different colours of stars. So there's that one. Not sure you can see the stars. I can see them from here, but I think they're reflecting back a little bit. So there we go. That's 2 cards from the You Are Amazing project kit. So tomorrow what I will do, and obviously we've got the matching envelopes to go with them, one with the Bermuda Bay liner and one with the Mango Melody liner, and you could stamp the fronts as well with those sentiments if you wanted to. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is make the gold gems. These ones are, I think they're just called faceted gold gems, Karen, and I'm trying desperately to think which catalogue they're in. Let me have a quick look. I do like the yes, it's the annual, whoops, it's the annual catalogue. Let me have a look. See, they are rather nice. You can colour them, but they're quite bright already, so it makes it a little bit more tricky to colour them down. Let's have a look. Bing. Here they are. Oh, Gilded Gems, I beg your pardon. So Gilded Gems, in the UK they're £6.50 for 90, and you get 3 different sizes. Opaque gold gems. So that's the, obviously I use the small ones the most. I don't think I've used any of the larger ones, not from this packet anyway, and I don't think I've used any of the middle ones either. They are really sparkly, aren't they? Yeah, they online and in the brochure they don't look as sparkly as that. Okay, so there we go. I will be back tomorrow and do something different with some of the components. So I hope you're able to join me for that if you're free. Thank you, Jeanette. So yeah, enjoy your evening and your afternoon, Karen, for you in Canada, an evening, and I look forward to seeing everybody again tomorrow. If you are able to join me live, I shall be here at 5 PM UK time, so the same time as today. And you can obviously watch me on Catch Up in my Facebook page, or you can watch the Catch Up on YouTube, and that gets posted within 5-10 minutes of this video finishing. So thank you so much. I hope you like my finished cards. I look forward to crafting with you again. In the meantime, please stay safe, take care of yourselves and your family and friends. Do keep crafting. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.